I'll stop now.
Keep going.
Whip your dick out. Whip your dick out.
We're gonna get copyright strike because they're doing that so perfectly.
Yeah, dude. I'm like basically Andy Samberg's twin, Randy Samberg.
Randy Sandwich.
I don't like that at all. And then you can also be Handy Samberg. You sing beautifully and are very funny, but you also fix things around the house. Have we started, by
And
the way?
also good at hand jobs. Yes, we certainly
Oh,
have.
great. Okay, do the intro.
Hello, welcome. There is 10 things. Sometimes they are fun, sometimes it's not even 10 things, but this is definitely a podcast.
That we know for certain. I forgot we started. I thought we were just being dicks.
No, hell no. Whip your dick out.
Alright,
Fucking figure it out.
here it is. It's my dick. It's like an echidna's,
It's
except
very
I have
squishy.
5 heads.
5 heads.
It stretches though.
One more.
Yeah, one more. I'm better than echidnas. You see Knuckles walking down the street? I got a better dick than Knuckles.
Hell
The
yeah.
3 foot tall echidna.
Woohoo!
What were we talking about before?
I don't know.
Was it Auntie Donna?
Yeah, Auntie Donna's old house of fun.
Yeah, that looks like fun. I'll watch that.
You watch it.
I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
I've watched that.
Yeah.
What have you been thinking about this week, dude?
My penis is very weird.
And it went wider. No!
Oh, I wanted it to fall off the table. Damn it! Whatever.
Why is it staying like that?
Because it's not finished yet. What about you? How are you doing?
You didn't even answer my question.
I told you I was thinking about my penis. Like
the whole week.
Yes, I'm very stupid, and I only care about me.
Tell me about your penis.
It's like whatever, you know, like it'll call you back. Like, you know, like it'll be nice. It'll let you down easy. No, it never ghosts you. It's white, but it's not a ghost. You know what I mean?
But it still...
I'm kidding. It's painfully red.
Puts out ectoplasm. Painfully red.
Yeah.
How are you?
Like it hurts to look at.
So red!
It's like the Hulk, but red. It's like Red Hulk.
Red Hulk.
Who's a real thing. I forgot about that.
What? How... Was he also gamma rays? How did he get his powers?
I think it was the Hulk's father-in-law.
No, he was a general in the army.
His father-in-law. It's Betty Ross's dad, right?
What?
Isn't his name like it's General Ross?
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that part.
So that's why I'm calling him father, even if they weren't married at the time.
Daddy Rossi.
Daddy Rossi. Daddy Red Hulk. And it's like the Green Hulk, and he's like 2 feet taller than even that guy. So he's like Daddy Red Hulk. It was weird, yeah. But he gets like, I think his whole thing is he gets hotter. The more angry he gets, he doesn't get stronger. Do you know what I mean?
What if he's not immune to heat?
What?
What if he's not immune?
He just, the more mad he gets, the more he burns himself. That was so funny. Like, he's just walking, having an average day, and like, he stubs his toe on something, so he's like, fuck, and he hulks out. And he's like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. And then someone's giving him a ticket on his car, and he just starts lighting on fire. The whole city goes down. Did I what?
Have you watched the new Netflix Winx thing? Winx Club?
It's on my list. I hate my hair right now.
Your hair's beautiful.
No, it's like you can't see it from the back, so I can't see it, so I don't know why I care, but I can see it slightly in the camera. Look at that! Look at that!
It gives it style.
I hate it. I'm just going to face slightly this way for the rest of the day. I'm never going to face you, like, properly.
Who needs a neck?
Who needs a neck? I don't. Fuck you. It's fucking the No Necks podcast.
The No Neck.
Fuck off.
10 fun things and No Neck podcast.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'll just deal with it. If someone's upset, they could just call me, whatever.
Leave comments about
Dimitri's neck. Call me at 04... No. I was going to make up a fake number, but then someone might actually call a fake number to be a dick.
Hey, I'm here to complain about your neck. What do you mean? Your neck sucks.
Your neck and hair are terrible.
Who are you? You know who you are.
You know what you did. It's like clearly like a 50-year-old woman. Like it's not even, doesn't sound like us at all.
I sound like a 50-year-old woman.
Yeah, but only in the morning before your coffee. After that, you're a 70-year-old woman.
These kids. That's a good grandpa.
Did you see that coffee that was the coffee bag where it's like $100 a gram?
A gram?
Oh, no, $100, 10 grams. Yeah. I think it was something like that. Or maybe it was $1 a gram. Whatever it was,
fuck?
it was ridiculous. It's
Why?
incredibly expensive. Just because, like, it's eaten by these monkeys, and then shit out, and then they wash it. Civets, I think. Civet monkeys, and then they're like...
Yeah.
And it's like ridiculous. But there's like this special one that's ridiculously expensive. And I can't stand coffee, so I'm watching this... I'm watching the Binging with Babish when he's doing like a whole coffee episode. And I'm just like, I love you, but I don't care. Cook something better, please. I can't drink coffee.
That civet coffee thing is fucked.
So what's the deal?
So they...
torment these monkeys?
They're not monkeys.
Or the
They're
monkeys
like,
in charge?
I think they are semi-related to monkeys.
Oh.
Yeah. I think.
Why do
I know
think
they're not
monkeys?
monkeys. They sort of look like it. They like walk like that with the tails out and things. But yeah, so they eat the coffee beans and then they poop out like sort of like all the skin's gone and it's been like digested a little bit, so it's supposed to make it taste better. However, because humans are fucked, they now go out and find civets, trap them in small cages, and just feed them coffees to get the money from it.
Oh, that's kind of fucked up. That
like
can't be good for the...
Exactly, not a proper diverse diet. Just because they can't eat coffee doesn't mean they only eat coffee.
Yeah, they probably eat, like, Burger King sometimes. Like, it's not okay.
Little McDonald's.
Yeah, I mean...
healthy things.
Oh, yeah, they get, like, the crispy chicken wrap. They don't get, like, a double Big Mac or whatever. I don't know, I haven't had a burger from Macca's in a very long time.
I think I've had 4 in my whole life.
I wouldn't be surprised,
from
honestly.
Macca's,
yeah.
At least. Other places, I'm a burger nut. Just Macca's ones.
Oh yeah, Macca's ones are kind of trash too, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I feel like... Shoot me in the head.
No.
And I would still be able to make a better burger. Do you know what I mean?
Than Macca's.
Yeah, I just feel like
there's no love in that. It's made by a bunch of like 15-year-olds who's only getting paid like $4 an hour. They're not gonna care.
No,
they're gonna jack off in it for fun.
Exactly. You've eaten 15-year-old cum and not cum that's been out for 15 years, like from a 15-year-old. Hope you're happy, Australia. But yeah,
shout out.
I did know this guy that used to work at Macca's. Actually, I've known a few people that have worked at Macca's.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. Wow, that would actually be impressive if you only knew one.
Ronald McDonald himself.
Yeah. Cool guy, super creepy. Like when he used to go on Jeffrey Epstein's planes and be like, "Oh, I don't fuck with the girls," and I'm like, "Do you know? Don't you know?" I mean, I'm 100% certain girls on those planes have been like, "Oh, something tastes funny," and they look up and see red curly hair.
Does he have a quote?
Hi, kids.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Like, I know he looks creepy, but I don't remember anything that he's ever said, because I'm loving it McDonald's in a whole, not...
That's not just him.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's said it.
Twice.
In his life, but yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think he has a quote.
Yeah.
None of them do, though.
I don't even know what his voice sounds like.
Yeah. So, what do we have here? At least we used to. We don't really have them anymore, but we had, like, Ronald McDonald, the Hamburglar a little bit, Birdie and Grimace, right?
Which one's Birdie? Oh,
the bird.
Is... I heard Birdie and I was thinking Bert and Ernie. I'm like, Sesame Street.
Oh, that would be really cool, actually. I might actually eat Macca's burgers then if there was Sesame Street involved. Elmo says consume the meat. Okay, Elmo, you got it. What is he, like a seal or something?
The seal.
Yeah, I don't know what Elmo's meant to be. Just a generic skinny monster. But you know, in America they have Mayor McCheese.
What's McCheese?
Mayor McCheese is like a human body with a cheeseburger head. And he's
McDonald's?
the mayor of McDonald's. Yeah.
What?
McDonald's Town. Do you know, I was looking it up because I was so curious about different countries' like mascots. And yeah, so
Mayor McCheese is America's mascot.
all of America. The whole of America. No, but like different fast food ones. So like in America they have Mayor McCheese.
More than Ronald McDonald?
No. Ronald McDonald's still like their main character. He's like Sonic, like Sega has Sonic, Nintendo has Mario, McDonald's has Ronald McDonald. Mayor McCheese is like the Knuckles of the universe on Luigi. You know, he jumps higher, but he's just not as cool. No, but like, yeah, and then like in Japan they have a bunch of statues of Colonel from KFC, and they make him look vaguely Asian, and that's hilarious.
Do they?
Yeah, kinda.
I can't wait for the new KFC console. If that's actually coming out.
Is that going to be a thing, though? I feel like we're getting baited.
I feel... Because if... It's good if you have chicken in it. But that means you constantly need to have chicken in it. Because then it would overheat, right? Because you need something to absorb the heat. You need something in that oven slot.
Yeah, so you've finished having like 6 pieces and you're like...
I can't anymore.
But you just put it in anyway just so your console doesn't die. Could you not turn the heater off? Is that not going to be part of it?
It's, you know how computers heat up so they have fans or liquid cooling or whatever? This is their thing to stop, so they direct the heat to the oven. So they can't prevent it. That you can't cook, it's just like keep things warm in there, but it's still pretty hot.
It'd be hot enough to keep it like...
Yeah, toasty.
Ready to go, yeah.
But if, like, it's still set up like an oven, so the heat will bounce around and then heat up the whole thing if there's nothing in it.
Oh,
so you need the stuff in it.
That's not good, and that'll damage. I knew this guy that like used a mic. It's so funny to me. Like, I don't want to judge the guy, but like it was just so funny. He like, and you know who you are, so if you watch this, I mean, like don't be stupid in future. But like, he used a microwave as a timer. Nothing in the microwave, just used it as a timer.
Why?
Yeah, and he worked at a food place. I'm trying not to give any information. I don't want to be a dick, but like, I don't want to out the person, but like, worked at a food place and they just turned the microwave on, used it as a timer while they cooked something else, and then the microwave exploded. And it was worth $3,000.
What?
Yes.
How long did it leave it on for?
I have no idea. It's been years since I heard this story, but it's hilarious to me every time.
Holy fuck!
Like who just?
There's a lot of things wrong with that, but also, how did a $3,000 microwave explode?
Yeah, exactly.
That's another problem.
Well, the thing is, like, they probably wouldn't have left it on for, like, ages and ages, but, like, you can't just have something that'll explode if you use it when there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
But how big was the explosion?
When I say explosion, it was like, say this is the microwave.
And
check out the Samsung Galaxy S9. It's the 9th. Anyway, it's 9th. I don't know, whatever. Like, say this was the microwave. Like, it probably exploded, like, here off it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just went and expanded. It didn't, like, actually... It did... Oh, that was intimate. That was intimate. When you get Peter all up on your mic. Yeah, no, yeah, there's the $3,000.
Gone.
And yeah, it didn't like send shrapnel everywhere, and people that day were eating burgers and their head just bit into glass. But like, it was like a proper
still explosion.
Yeah, man, I count it.
Picturing like Hiroshima. No.
Really, you're gonna bring to mind nukes in Japan.
It's equivalent of a microwave. Both have radiation. Definitely the same thing.
Microwave, same as nuke. You heard it here first. Oh, that's so funny. Just imagine that. I just imagine like America dropping 2 toasters on set, but like giant ones, and they're just like they set the button in like, we gotta time this just right, Chief. And then like, you ever seen the movie Doctor Strangelove?
Doctor Strangelove?
Yeah.
What's Doctor Strangelove?
It's just like this weird dark comedy war movie. And at the end, you know that scene where the guy's like riding the missile down and he's like, Yahoo! It's from that. And I just imagine the guy that with the microwave.
Ding! Oh shit, me chicken finger
pulls out a chicken and then like explodes as he's eating it. That's fucking amazing. Oh my god. Fucking love that stupid shit. Yes. That reminds me, remember when we went to Hiroshima and they had we met that guy? The 70-year-old guy who was telling the truth about the bomb.
Yeah, the truth.
Yeah.
And he was a baby when it happened.
Yeah, he was in his mum's womb, right? That was the whole thing? He got exposed to radiation in the womb.
Oh, I don't remember. Probably, though.
He looked really good, by the way.
Yeah.
He was like, he says, like, I'm 72, and I'm like, you could be in your 40s.
And I could not tell.
Yeah, I'm sure you could not. Like, he was
probably could pass for 30.
Oh, he was a good-looking dude, man. Like, I was like, God damn. Can we go to the club together, get you some nice clothes, just fucking take over, please? Yeah, but he was saying how... I don't know how true this is, because he's the thing about like secrets is they want to be kept secret. People want to keep them secret. So like if the Japanese government is hiding some shit, I'm not big enough or smart enough to fucking take them down. But like he was saying how, don't you remember? Like he was saying how the after effects of the bomb were kept hush hush by the government, but they were really negatively affecting the people that were tangentially related to the bombings. So like people that were fetuses,
like him.
Like he was lucky apparently. Like he's like, no, I'm completely fine. Like I have no dog in this.
People.
I have no dog in this fight. Like I'm just doing it because my people are suffering. And he was saying how people still to this day born from like ancestry that's affected by the bomb can come out with genital defects, congenital defects.
Curved dick.
Yeah, curved dick. Yeah,
everything else about them is fine. It's just turned slightly to the left.
But one degree. They're the only one who has noticed, and they're like, my secret shame. But then they'll meet like a nice person whose G-spot is like 1 degree to the left, and then there will be
the perfect match.
Yeah, and they're like, holy crap, everyone else's dick is too straight or too curved. You're perfect. Anyway, this guy showed me a dick pic, by the way. Like, this is like as an aside.
The Japanese dude.
No, not the Japanese dude. His dick was too big. He couldn't fit it in frame. Yeah, he just whipped it out. Just whip your dick out. Whip your fucking dick out. Yeah. No, he this guy showed me a dick pic. He didn't tell me whose it was, and I was just like, he's like, what do you think of this dick? I'm like, ugh. It's like, what? And I'm like, it's just, the hair's weird and it's very red. I'm not a fan of this one. And he's like, that was my dick. And I'm like, oh, well, you should feel bad. You have a weird penis. The guy, it was weird that, it was out of nowhere. I hate when people show me nudes. I don't know. I don't like it. Like, they're not sent to me, so don't show them to me. You know what I mean? It's so weird.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, but if it's yours, I don't mind. Because you're my friend.
Yes,
I will. But don't show me anyone else's nudes. You can show me yours and yours alone. I don't want to see anyone else's nudes. Unless you're like, I've traveled many moons to find you, Dimitri, my friend. This person wants you to see them.
The one slightly degreed turns to left.
Yeah, dick. He wanted you to see it. I'm like, well, he wanted me to see it, and that's fine. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But if like some lady's like, look at this, I'm like, please don't.
I'm still just laughing that he just wanted to show you his dick, but he didn't have the balls to pull his pants down.
Yeah, like he just didn't do it. It was so funny to me.
Which means, like, I feel like guys when they take nudes put like no effort in at all.
I'm gonna say 90% of the time you're right, but I feel like there's that 10%. Oh, let's say like 1%.
Yeah,
These are the 1%.
I gotta wait till golden hour.
Yeah.
Just before sunset, go outside, get nice beach view going on, water in the background.
They like do it from like the right angle, and they're like moisturized beforehand, or like put coconut oil on or some shit.
Listening to that sunset light.
And they do that shit, and that is, 100% there's people that do that. There's no way they don't. There's too many vain people in the world. We're making a fucking podcast with...
Yeah, but that's because we're great.
Yeah, we're trying to get people...
Vain.
It's not vain. It's not vain.
We're just great.
Is that why your, like, license plate number on your car says
I can't
podcast? CNT drive. Can't drive. No, it's for... Yeah, like... I already forgot what we were talking. I laughed too hard.
Guy dick pics. No effort.
There's so many vain people out there. There's got to be people that like... There'll be dudes that are just like...
Wouldn't vain people do the low effort one though? Because I know it's great. They're going to think it's great.
I feel like if people care... Okay, maybe then people that care about appearances more than specifically just vain people. Do you know what I mean? People that care about appearance, they're like, I gotta dress my best every single day. No one can see me looking like shit.
They put little blush on it.
Yeah, oh my god. They got rouge. Oh, I would love that. They like fucking mascara their pubes.
Nice and curly.
Oh my god. You know the whore gun in The Simpsons?
Oh, which
the
one?
Makeup gun when Homer's an inventor, that one episode?
Oh yeah.
He just shoots himself in the dick. Is like, I said it's a whore. Oh, it's so funny. That's one of the swear words you can say.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's in the Bible.
Is it?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it is. 100% it is.
What is the passage? And on the 8th day, God looked down and said, Eve, you whore. And it was good.
The Lord said,
Whore
bringeth me big booty bitches. And they were there. And it was good.
Whore of Babylon.
Yeah, that's it. Whore of Babylon.
My God. This is amazing.
That's the one that's like she's meant to side with the Antichrist or something. It's in like
it's in the book of Revelation. Yeah. Holy shit. Historicist and idealistic interpretations. Oh my god, this is fucking amazing.
I think so.
How have I not heard of this?
Is damn in the Bible as well?
That would be heaps.
Right?
There's damnation just sending to hell.
Well, you know what's really... I was watching that Nicolas Cage show, I finished it, and they're like, damn, they do an episode on damn, and you're like, that's weird. But it's like one of the most, it's like the most interesting episode to me. Because it like charts the life cycle of the offensiveness of a word. And they were saying at the end like fuck and shit and all of these other words that we've discussed in previous episodes are going to be like damn eventually. And I'm just thinking about like a 3-year-old walking around being like fuck this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, it's very intense.
Have you watched Idiocracy?
Which one?
Idiocracy.
I've seen so many clips and I've never watched it. I really want to.
It's so good because it's basically that. So it's like, so the premise is humanity gets stupider because dumb people have more kids than smart people now. So then just evolution, the smart people die out, and just because the sheer number of more dumb people just keeps going. And it's like the progression of business. It's like Chuck E. Cheese, it's like Chuckies, it's like Chuck, and then fuck. Little fuckers. Like the playground thing for kids just got little fuckers.
That's amazing. I fucking love that. Oh, that's so funny.
I love it. But yeah, I think also it's swapped now. Fuck is becoming less and less offensive, but then old school, like medieval insults are becoming more offensive.
Which ones?
I can't even think off the top of my head.
Like cuck?
It's cuck medieval, probably.
Yeah, cuckold. You're a cuckold. Your wife cheated on you.
Is that medieval though?
I think so. It sounds medieval.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
but wench. Yeah.
I feel like I still haven't heard that one yet, outside of like a joke.
But like, what? Imagine being called a wrench compared to just like a fuckhead.
You mean like a wretch? Are you saying wrench or?
I can't.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to understand you. Let me inside your mind.
Oh, wrench, wretch.
Wretch is the insult. Yeah, I feel more offended if some wrench is a bigger insult, the deepest insult. Fucking screwdriver, get the fuck out of here.
Tightening nuts.
Oh, that made me like,
yeah. Anyway, like getting called that now compared to like a fuckhead. Like if someone called me a fuckhead, I'd be like, what is that?
You said fucking head. Yeah.
I can't. What's another medieval insult?
I only know wretch and I know peasant. I guess
peasant was
just a descriptive
big
word.
A couple of years ago, everyone just been like, "Suck my dick, peasant."
Yeah, what's up, peasants?
Yeah.
When people use it genuinely, though, I'm just kind of like, "Oh, you're a loser. You don't matter." Like instantly, my brain's like, "Oh, you don't matter. You're not important." The minute you start being like, "Other people are peasants," I'm like, "We work the same job, man. Like, what are you doing?" Or even if you're like a billionaire and you call people peasants, I'm just like, no. You gamed the system.
Peasants cut rich people's heads off before you're next, bitch.
Yeah. Welcome to France. That's why the streets are so wide in France.
Well, the guillotines.
No, well, okay. I just realized how stupid that was. Like, that's why. No, like, the French would, are very passionate and they do a bunch of revolutions. Like, they just spin in circles all the time. I'm proud of that one. No, but they, like, would... Whenever they were dissatisfied with something, they would riot in the streets and they would throw their furniture out and block the roads so that, like, people and, like, the government agents and whatever and the police can't get around. Right? They'd constantly make blockades. That's why I'm like, Les Miserables. I think that's very French. I think I nailed that one.
Perfectly.
There's, like, a lot of, like, in the set design, there's a lot of barricades of furniture and stuff. It's because that's what happened in France all the time.
Ah.
And so when they redesigned the city at one point, The designer made the roads say they were like this big, like so everyone can see. They're like that big now.
Like almost double.
Yeah, like they're huge.
But you could still get enough furniture.
Yeah, nah.
You reckon?
Well, because by the time that starts out, like they have to cover a wider surface, so area, and like cars are way stronger now.
That's true.
So if they were really
not just a horse.
Yeah, it's like, come on, Penelope,
jump,
take the carriage with you, and then like the horse jumps and it's stuck to the reins and it like hangs itself sadly, like not like dead, like it's just hanging in the air. Although, yeah, it pulls a noose midair.
I failed you.
I am sorry, father. Yeah, but that's why the streets are so wide, so they can't, like, form revolutions. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
The more center the city... Also, the city is shaped super weird. Like, they're all, like, triangles. The segments are come out like triangles.
Like in Canberra?
Dude, I don't know Canberra.
It's like triangles.
Is it triangles?
So, like, the Parliament House... Questacon, because that's the most important down.
Yeah, we'll put that hand lower. put Canberra down.
I don't remember there's like the three main things in Canberra, like the Parliament House something and something, and they're in a triangle, and then things break up from the triangles.
Really?
Because it's important. Yeah.
That's so
Canberra's like
interesting.
the best designed city in Australia because Sydney got fucked. The Sydney just...
Sydney sucks,
houses.
Sydney sucks.
Wait, Canberra, they were like, hey, we should actually probably pay someone to design something well.
That's a fair point, man. Makes me think. Well, Melbourne's kind of like that too, though. They're pretty square, I think.
Yeah, square.
I think so.
Squares.
I've only been to
Triangle's
Melbourne
the
and
strongest shape.
Hexagons are the strongest shape.
No.
Hexagons are the bestagons. They are, though.
Nah, how?
Your eyes are hexagons?
Triangle's still stronger, though. I can pop my eyes, can't pop a triangle.
Yeah, you can. Pop.
Case and point.
Yeah, and I rest my case. Hexagons are like the natural building blocks of the world.
Yes.
Like
Because it's the shape that takes up the most amount of surface area to fall, but it doesn't mean they're strong.
They are strong, though. Corrugated cardboard, which is one of the strongest like paper substances in the world, is hexagons. And triangles, when they like tessellate, form hexagons.
Tessellate?
You know, when like you put stuff next to each other and they don't leave any gap. It's like when you put squares together and they're all touching. That's tessellation. So triangles form hexagons. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but yeah. They do.
There's still a weak fracture point. Triangles don't have the fracture point.
That's a fair point. I prefer hexagons, though. They're just cooler. You wait. Like, the triangles are stronger, though, but like, I just like hexagons.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Bubbles try to become hexagons. If you clump a bunch of bubbles together, they try and form like 6 sides, which is pretty interesting. Your eyes are hexagons, as I said earlier.
And honeybees.
Bees' eyes are hexagons, and they form hexagon things, which is pretty interesting.
They make circles.
Do they make circles?
And then the heat, because hexagons take up... If they had circles, there'd be gaps. So the heat melts it, and then it forms.
Which is interesting.
Super cool!
Yeah, man.
Geometry and biology, bitches.
Working
Science
together. Get up on this.
Science,
dick. Anyway, yeah, but it's interesting when you realize why things are done a certain way. Like Ratatouille. I had Ratatouille for the first time the other day, by the way.
That's just chopped vegetables, right?
I know, but it's made to look like it's meant to be soup. Like you watch the movie, because most people only hear about that dish from...
It's the rat.
The rat. Ratatouille. Which is so funny to me that they picked that dish. But it's like a peasant dish. Not to be insulting, it like actually is. It's thin sliced vegetables in the sauce. But it's really good. Tastes awesome. And the reason it exists is because they had to use what they had access to. Poor farmers didn't have access to a lot of meat, so they had to make do with the produce that they had.
And they cut it up to make it last longer?
Or that's just the dish, I guess. They sliced it up so you can get different textures and nutrients. If I had to imagine, like I don't know the actual reason why it's that way, but like I'd imagine it's like, I
just shoved the onion in my mouth.
Yeah.
Tony Abbott that shit.
Spicy. Wait, Tony Abbott that shit? He eats onions?
Raw onion.
Why?
He did that right. He likes it.
That's... Wow, okay. I mean, look, I don't want to judge people, but, like, I'm going to judge him. And that's... Wow. Like, he just pulls it out like an apple, just like...
in front of Parliament. Yum.
I wish we had a red one. It's like getting a white onion. Aren't there sweet onions, though? Isn't that, like, a thing? There's, like, sweet onions that you can just eat.
Is that spring onions?
No, like, they're onions.
Proper onions?
Yeah. Like the round bulb. You can just eat them.
Sure. You can just eat them anyways. Yeah. There's no law against it.
Yeah, it's true.
You're allowed to scream at your onions.
That's true. Scream at your onions, seduce your lemons.
Ah!
Oh, I was pretty stuck. Were you talking to the lemon that time? Berate your capsicums. It's fine. I hate capsicums so much. So deeply.
What's wrong with capsicums?
They taste gross. They're
bell peppers for the people.
International audiences, they're bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
I'll eat them though. I eat them. Actually, in Japan, that's the food. That's like their broccoli.
They don't like it?
Yeah, that's like the stereotypical unlikable food.
Ah.
But I like broccoli. I don't know why broccoli's the bad food. It doesn't
taste
decent. Bad. I thought it would be Brussels sprouts would be the main negative food, but they're not that bad either, to be honest.
They come from the same plant.
Yes! Oh, can we talk about that?
Yeah, it's freaking cool. I don't remember what it's called, but
yeah, like it's wild broccoli or something. There's broccoli, cauliflower,
either cabbage. I think it's cabbage.
Cabbage or lettuce.
Yeah, one of them. The
kale.
Kale's from it too.
Kale, yeah.
Whoa.
I think kale, or like a leafy food, yeah.
Yeah, and Brussels sprouts.
Yes. They're all cultivars of like cultivations of the same plant. They were just bred in different ways across the world, and that's how we get all these different vegetables. So when someone's like, "Oh man, I like broccoli and cauliflower, but I don't like the rest of them," well, they actually do.
And you tell them that they're a liar to their face. And then you block them on all social media because you don't want to associate a person.
You don't want to associate with a liar. No, you're laughing, but I agree with you completely, man.
Okay.
Right.
Cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, wild cabbage, spinach.
Oh, is it? Maybe I was thinking.
No, there's
people also searched one.
I am smart. Best companion plants for broccoli. Oh, it needs friends.
Where did we get this from? Oh, salmonella. Fucking salmonella strikes again. The YouTube channel, not the disease. I just realized as I said it, like, people might not know what I'm talking about. I hate "Are you calling me a liar?" as a line in movies and TV shows.
Call me a liar. Yes.
You lied to my face. Like, why is that so threatening? Like, if you're willing to get into a fight with someone and then they're like, "You calling me a liar?" You suddenly back down. It's like, you lied to me. Like, why am I the dick in this calling you out for it? Or, don't tell me how to raise my kids. Like...
And then start raising them wrong.
I mean, your kid just, like, punched 3 other kids and, like, threw a vase off the table and, like, spiked that into the ground. Like, you're the dick here. Your kid sucks. This one kid was, like, hanging off a table when I was younger. He was a bit younger than me, so it was, like... I think I was 7, he was 5. He just starts hanging off a table, and then, like, this expensive vase was on the table, just fell and smashed. And he just kept hanging on the table. He didn't care. It was like, oh.
How old is he?
Like 5 or 6 or 7. I don't remember.
I don't remember caring about things when I was 5 or 6.
Yeah, but it was like I was like, come on, dude. Maybe I was 10. I don't remember.
There is a type of kale called perpetual kale.
Oh my god!
Shout out to me!
It's your brand!
It's my brand!
Does it have a 1 in it instead of an L?
No.
No?
Not yet. I will fix that.
Yeah, I will change the Wikipedia entry. Are you doing that now?
I should.
Oh my god.
There's broccoliflower, broccolini, broccoli di turbol. Yep.
I thought you were fucking with me.
And then broccoli di turboli. Romanesco broccoli.
Collini, cauliflower, broccoli.
Kohlrabi, Brussels sprouts. Trunchudad kale.
Kale, I was right. Okay.
Marrow cabbage, perpetual cabbage. Lacinato kale, calete. Kale, ornamental kale. Oh, they were pretty.
Oh yeah, they are pretty. The flowers, they're like the purple and white flowers.
Yeah, that's why they're ornamental. Jersey cabbage from Jersey Shore.
Oh my god.
Collard greens.
And Guy Lan.
cone cabbage, red cabbage, Savoy cabbage, and wild cabbage.
Oh my god, that's so much from one plant. It's
All
ridiculous
the
how you
same
can breed that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Can we make like watermelon-sized tomatoes? No, don't laugh. Like seriously, how cool would that be?
How would you? There's a plant. I think it's called Oh, I don't remember what it's called. But
let's call it tum-tums.
Tum-tums. We'll call it tum-tums for now. It's tomatoes on the top and potatoes at the bottom. So it was like tom-tatoes or something.
What?
Yes!
What do you, like each individual fruit is like that? Or like the plant grows potatoes down there and tomatoes up?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
Right! Science!
That's amazing!
Efficiency!
That's so good. They're not even related plants. How did they make that?
Just gene splicing. You just
Jesus.
add them together. Save space. This is...
That's ridiculous. That's so interesting.
Right?
Do they like function as regular tomatoes and potatoes though, or like
yeah, as far as I know,
starchy tomatoes and mushy potatoes? Yeah, you know what I mean. It's the worst of both worlds. I don't know. Oh, mushy potatoes, you can just mash them up, I guess.
That's true.
But like starchy tomatoes,
I don't even like tomato that much anyway.
To make mashed tomatoes.
that's sauce.
Yeah, but like, yeah. I was gonna no butt you, but I'm like, don't be a peanut. Don't do that. Yes, and him. Just imagine like a healthy serving of like mashed tomato on your hot dog.
Yum yum.
Yum. That's tomato sauce. Oh, okay. Let's have this fight. Tomato sauce or barbecue sauce? For like general meat stuff, not Frankfurt's. Frankfurt's, I go tomato sauce.
General meat.
Like you're eating like beef or lamb or.
I normally like. So beef, I would go steak Diane. Okay, like what kind of thing? Because like when like lamb sauce is minty stuff, I wouldn't put barbecue or tomato on lamb. I go fancy or no sauce at all. Pork, I like the applesauce thing on that because that's fucking.
Well,
delicious.
that makes sense. All right, I didn't think you were gonna fucking
one
up me. And just, I'm learning to cook. Why are you making me a scrub? You're ruining my brand. Jokes. Okay, well, fucking, I don't know. You just.
What foods shall we go then?
Let's say
on a hot dog because like that's when you'd actually do one of those.
Yeah, right? Like a hot dog. So you had a sausage sizzle.
Sausage sizzle.
What are you doing?
Then I would go tomato.
You're wrong.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to say how wrong you are so I can look at you and tell you that you're wrong. Like aggressively wrong. Yeah, that's all. We're done. I only brought it up for that. Topic. I just wanted to out you in front of like the 20 people that will watch this episode.
Well, that's a lot of people.
That is more than fucking.
Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends.
We talk all the time, and this is like no one ever watches that shit. So let's have it. Woohoo! Yay!
Please spread it around. We need all the help we can get.
Oh, are we begging
yes,
again?
We're begging again. Please, come.
Could you? I was like, it's too big. I'd be on a different website if I could do that.
Oh, is this gonna put the mic?
Pornhub.
OnlyFans.
Dun-dun. Wait, that's Netflix. OnlyFans.
100 subscribers and we'll get an OnlyFans.
Ha 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 ha.
But the only thing we'll show on the OnlyFans is just pictures of people's fans.
Oh, I would love that. Can we just upload the podcast there as well? Yeah, just do like a live podcast for some shit. That'd be so funny. I fucking love that.
Anyway, wait.
Thanks, Jizzlord7.
We got donation.
Thank you for your donations. I will whisper into the mic. Yeah, you fucking like that. That would be intense. That's a job I couldn't do, even if I was a pretty lady.
Which?
OnlyFans.
Would you be a hentai voice actor?
No, because I don't like dudes in hentai. Or like any porn for that matter.
I'm not gay.
I'm not
straight. I'm straight.
I'm proving it right now. No, but every time you hear a dude, you're just like...
Let's put... I want to talk about this, but also, why am I wrong about the sauce thing? We can't just end it on...
Yeah, we can! You're wrong! Because I know tastes are subjective, and honestly, you're allowed to eat whatever you want as long as you're okay and safe and happy and healthy. But tomato sauce tastes like sucking on the sores of the end of Satan's dick.
The sores.
Yeah. It's not a healthy dude. It's gross, and I don't know why you like it. But besides that, end of conversation. No, like, I don't know. I just prefer barbecue sauce, so I'm just like...
Well, what do you prefer about it? Because it's not
tastes
bad.
It's not as tart.
Tart.
And it's sweeter.
What does tart mean?
Like sour.
Sour?
Yeah.
What tomato sauce are you eating that it's sour?
Tomato sauce has more acidity to it. It's sour.
I mean,
You think sour is in sour candy or like off food, but sour just means acidic.
I don't disagree with that, but like
Yeah.
I've never noticed that in tomato sauce.
Do you have tomato sauce right now?
I probably do.
Okay, give me a sec. No, you fucking entertain the people.
No, you
entertain the people. No, fuck, I'm stuck on camera. God damn it.
I have maple syrup.
I'm good.
I have hot chili sauce. I'm not putting
Delicious.
that in my body. I have barbecue and tomato sauce.
All right, do a taste test, dude. What? No, like, don't show the brand. They're not paying.
You don't give a shit. Not sponsored by Colway.
Oh, the big brand known as
Colway.
Colway.
All right. Barbecue first for those only on audio.
Oh, this is, dude. We went places today. That's better. Okay. I felt bad. Oh, this is like those fucking eating videos you and your fucking. Oh, I hate when you guys make me watch that shit. They just sit at home and just watch fucking like YouTube on the TV, and it's just people eating like noisy food.
We haven't watched
like
that since you've come.
And I came, but
Oh, no.
it was fucking gross. I hated it. Okay.
Never had tomato yet.
Oh, I thought you just had some.
No. Barbecue.
For those listening to audio only, this is tomato sauce.
Tomato now.
You can hear by the sound of it failing to get out of the bottle. I don't know why we'd... See? Sour. Like salty soury.
No.
Which isn't... It's not a bad flavor. Like, it's not bad. It's just not as good as the superior barbecue sauce. Colway. Thank you for paying for our cars. Unfortunately, they didn't give us enough money, so I've got a 1998 Toyota.
No, I don't taste
Better.
the sour.
Actually, they both kind of tasted the same.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a... You know what it is?
Maybe it's
just-
Colway.
Yeah, maybe Colway just sucks. Oh, you know what it is, though? Like, maybe just when I was younger, I just had... Like, barbecue sauce was just a flavor that was more imprinted.
Imprinted. Yeah, they could be made with tomato sauce.
But I feel like I had tomato on more stuff as a kid, and then, like, barbecue was gone.
Tomatoes or tomato sauce?
Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah.
All things.
Yeah.
And I mean,
It's like how... Okay.
hello.
What were we talking about? You, like, dragged us back to the sauce conversation.
How did you guys like that sauce tasting?
Yeah, so that was a new thing. This was the Two Sauce Taste podcast.
Culinary gods.
Culinary kings.
Food bloggers.
Do you have more... maybe that's what I should do with the Instagram if I can't think of something to do.
Making food.
Well, because I have like all these photos of
food.
like
the
stuff
and
I
you're
make.
legit making it and you know how to.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit.
So, tip, what you first got to do when you're going to write a recipe is write
Write this down.
3 pages.
Of my life story
Yes.
and how I came to learn the recipe. And just how I
every
felt.
single time.
Yeah. You can
how
never
it
just get into it.
inspired you and influenced you, and then you want to talk about the trip to the grocers, about how you bought the ingredients, which you...
The old lady you met in the like soup aisle.
I recommend Colway.
And then I was like, and then I bought Colway brand barbecue sauce. Or tomato sauce. I feel like I've just learned something about myself trying those sauces. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm a piece of shit. I can't believe I judged. You know what though? I'm still gonna only eat barbecue sauce.
Just to prove a point.
Just to be a stubborn dick about it. They tasted the same, pretty much.
Basically, slight difference. If I was blindfolded, I don't know if I could tell.
I would be like, this one's sweeterish.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah. I think I could tell the difference. It's not that big of a difference.
Yeah, like at all.
No.
At all.
But I like making some sauces actually.
Which ones?
Like I made like a barbecue-y sauce, and they're hard because like I used an American recipe, and America has like 2 different camps on barbecue sauce.
There's another thing they're divided on.
Oh, fucking pick a lane, America. They're all like they're divided by everything. I can't remember what the other kind is, but there's like a more traditional barbecue sauce, and then there's a vinegar-based barbecue sauce, and they're both like traditional barbecue sauces from different areas in America. So they're still like a real thing.
Do they taste the same?
No, they like completely different. Like
so they should have different names.
Well, they're both like because they're used for barbecue is the main thing, like meats. That's why it's barbecue sauces in the sense that it's for the barbecue.
The BBQ.
The BBQ. But yeah, like they look different too. It looks freaking weird. Some of them look red, and some of them look
what?
Yeah, and like it's tomato sauce's domain. It's like no, and a lot of them look orange or brown.
That one was brown.
Yeah,
I've never seen no orange or red.
No, but not
though.
that brown. That's like a dark brown. Like I mean, like this is a tan face. Wait, no, that one won't work. I don't want to use it gross. That's that like this brown. No, that's too dark. Oh, it's like a lightish brown. Oh, like the strap on my phone.
The leather.
Like it's like that.
Leather. Okay.
Or even lighter sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really weird. But it's and then you look up why they developed that way, and they had more access to vinegar. Like
in certain areas.
In like Texas and things, and like South of America, and a bit more north and west you went. I can see how to do that. West you went, they had a bit more access to the different ingredients, I think.
Where do you get vinegar from?
That's a very good question. I guess it depends on the vinegar though, because you can have like rice wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar.
True.
Do you just like leave like fruit and vegetable out until it gets upset and develops a complex about it, and then you like squeeze? Yeah, and then becomes spiteful and vinegar like, and then it's gone. And you just juice it, and they're done. Yeah.
What we were talking about, sauce.
I'm so glad you're here.
Kerfuffle.
I was doing this by myself. I would forget every topic. Anyway, go on.
Hentai voice acting and how you hate men.
Oh yeah, I'm a full misandrist, dude. Well, because it's like already when you see a guy walk in, you kind of have to just be like. You know what I mean? Like, just blocking them. I can't do that orally. Orally is in Aurally. I think that's how you spell it. I could be wrong. Like, eerily. But not creepy. I mean, like, from your ears. Hearing sound. You can't block your hand up and keep jacking it. Why is the thing, like, moving weird?
Oh, that's...
Is that bad? Are we out of, like, memory or something? The computer looks weird. Like, it looks like I'm paused and stopped. Oh... Looks so stupid. Oh my god, your face is fucking terrifying. Are we good? Or are we having technical difficulties? Do I need to like block the camera real quick?
No, you know what? This is fine.
Wait, what if... Okay, wait. Okay.
I want to leave this because it's going to be funny for the people who watch it. I hope the audio is fine. So long as the audio is fine.
Well, it's just going to look weird in the video.
Yeah, that's fine. It's going to be funny.
It's like our favorite dance move, by the way. Just the only thing Peter can do Peter and I, both of us, can do at a club is just...
Besides cry in the corner.
Besides cry in the corner, which we can do anywhere, really. It's just like whenever the strobe lights go on, we're just like... That's it. Anyway, embarrassed myself enough. Let's keep going. Yeah, no, I don't like dudes at all in porn. Like, it just really bothers me for some reason. I get annoyed. I'm just like, please don't be there. You're not the focus.
Sometimes they are.
Well, I don't watch that porn to begin with. Oh, when you like, you can control tabs and you're like solo, and then a guy will still be in some videos, and I'm like, tag these right. I didn't want to see a penis today. I wasn't ready for it. Gotta prepare. You gotta mentally get there. It's like when we go to the train station. I'm like, I can't just suddenly be brought to the train station. I need to know I'm going there and prepare.
It's a dangerous train station.
It is. It's gross. Last time I was there, I was walking by and these guys just got into a punch-on next to me. Not not just they got a punch on and the fight was brought to me. I was walking by next to this guy, like we didn't know each other, we weren't hanging out. It's a public place. He could walk next to me, you know what I mean? And we're both walking side by side, and then they look up and I look up at the same time, just coincidentally, and he's making eye contact with this guy, and they just sprint at each other, start beating the shit out of each other, and I'm just like,
that's pretty romantic if you think about it.
I'm like this close to each other, to them, and they just keep swinging wildly. I'm like, okay.
Did they slow-mo run like in Baywatch?
No, it was really weird. They went hyperspeed. Yeah.
Oh, like Super Saiyan fights.
Yeah, but then the punches were in slow motion. Do you know what I mean? Dubstep fights in movies are my favorite.
Just we are going in slow-mo.
I'm just gonna sit as still as possible. Hopefully everyone will just think the screen is broken on one end. Like we have a special camera that died. Alright. And it's just boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's awesome. It didn't even move.
This is good content.
This is terrible. People that are listening are gonna be like, "The fuck? Why am I hearing whoosh sounds? What the fuck?"
Hentai voice acting.
Oh my god! What?
Would you be a hentai voice actor?
No, there's too many men in porn.
It doesn't matter.
Even one is too many.
I can't be in it.
I don't like if I get paid a lot and it's like a bad one that I wouldn't watch, then yeah.
Well, what? How do they do?
Well, isn't it just normal voice acting? Oh, but how do they make the fucking cum sounds? Well, they probably
cum
just
sounds and like
the moaning and shit.
Imagine the auditions. It's like, all right, what's the scene? You're about to fuck your sister. Okay, hold on, let me get in character.
Just calls his sister like, hey, babe. Just a full-on creep about it. That's interesting. I always thought they were like, I know this can't be true because they're in a vocal booth, but like I always just assumed they were like jacking off a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Not just the guy, like everyone that's voicing anything.
The people like behind the scenes, like adjusting the sound and stuff is still like,
oh yeah, let's get that mic up behind the scenes camera so people can have fucking whatever. But people can fake it. I mean, that's like a thing people can do.
Yeah, exactly.
So they probably just fake it really well.
Probably.
I like to believe that they jack off.
They just mix them both.
Yeah, just hey, come to the audition. Like, you got it. Come to the casting. Bring a dildo.
What would be even funnier is if like the schedules don't meet up, but like the director of the hentai department is like on the time thing, so it's like it's fine. You guys don't need to be in a booth together. You just record your lines, we'll just edit it together.
That's gotta happen. Yeah.
Yes. They have to pretend. One has to pretend that they're fucking, and has to pretend that they're getting.
And the other one has to pretend they're getting fucked. Yeah.
But with no one else.
That's so funny.
I love thinking about like, and then someone has to listen to all the moans to be like, oh, that one was a little loud.
Yeah,
so
like the director has to
retake.
When you say, man, fuck me like a salami sandwich, can I get some more passion in there? I don't know why I picked salami
Remember,
sandwich.
it's your brother.
Yes.
You
have chemistry. You've known each other forever. Oh, it just reminded me of Gay Brothers. Do you remember Gay Brothers?
Full service.
It's a gay porno we know. And
Dimitri Straight.
Yeah. I'm talking for you now. I'm kidding. You're engorged. Engorged. Oh god, that's a penis. Why is it 1 degree to the left? What the fuck? But from whose perspective? So we completed that arc. Oh, it's so funny. But, we're talking about gay brothers.
Yes.
I love fucking bloopers in fucking... What if they do table reads at the hentai? Like, they're all together doing it at the same time, and then one guy is like, doesn't have any lines yet, and they're just standing there like, alright, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up, ugh! And then that's it. And then he just goes back to silence. I fucking love that shit. So,
Nailed
it. But they do like a, you know, like in shows, they'll do like a table read where they all just sit there reading their characters.
Yeah.
And then they'll go actually perform it. What if they're doing that? It's like, oh yeah, you're fucking me so good. I love this Grandpa Marshall. Thanks. You know what I mean? Thinking of Eminem, so Marshall came in my head. Oh, it's so funny.
It's so funny.
But like, porn bloopers in general are hilarious. Have I shown you that video where the camera guy's eating an eclair? And wait, I'm not done. And he's filming porn, like there's two guys filming. And like, he's just munching on an eclair, whatever. And then the camera, like it's missionary sex, like the guy's up on top and the girl's lying down. He like pans down to the girl. And then he's like to the guy, do you want some? And then the guy, while mid-fucking, like... eats the fucking eclair and just keeps going, and then it cuts to the girl's face and she's just like, what the fuck?
Where is mine?
You didn't offer me shit. It's so funny. I fucking love that stupid shit. It's not even a blooper, it's just weirdness.
There was one, like there was an orgy going on, and then the cameraman's like a bunch of people all fucking.
Yeah.
So the guy's like,
like,
hey,
I know what an orgy is.
I go in them every Friday.
Yeah. Speaking of. Yeah, go on.
It's like, hey, do any of you guys know where I can get a good pizza?
Oh my god, that's so fucking
I don't know if anyone replies.
Oh,
I hope they do. It's like, yeah, what you want to do is go down 2nd Street.
Throws his wallet. Here's some money, get me one too.
Then he pulled the wallet out front.
He's anal cavity. Fuck.
Where you store it?
Where do you keep your wallet? Your
Under my
pockets like a
boobs.
savage?
No, hell no. That gets rubbed there.
Yeah, you don't want that shit. You hide them under your boobs. No one wants to go there. Oh, it's so good. But but there's just some funny porn. Like they know. Like I feel like people in the porn industry have some sense of humor, just because.
I have to.
Like fucking. What's that one? Fuck. He's in a bathtub and then the lifeguard comes by and she's like, "You got to be careful. There's sharks in this beach."
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. This isn't a beach. It's my bathtub. There's no sharks here or something like that.
Who are you? I'm the lifeguard.
What? Oh, your favorite, the one you showed me, fucking lemon stealing
It's
horns.
so good. Hey, has it been about 2 minutes since you looked at our lemons? Why, yes, it has been about 2 minutes since you looked at our lemons. Oi!
There's lemon stealing whores! So I've watched the start of that just because you've got me curious enough to want to watch it.
It's so good.
It's so fucking... she's wearing like a skin bodysuit.
Oh, it's like the thing that you carry the potatoes in. That's
but it's on her skin, like
Yeah.
she's wearing it.
like it looks like she actually just bought potatoes and then stuck her legs through.
That's so funny. And she's just like starts sliding him in the thing and then gets caught. There's so many funny ones. Gay brothers, just
Full
like
service.
he just walks in, sees brother Jack, and I was like, Anthony, what are you? It's like, come fuck me. It's like, I don't know. It's like, come on in now. Stop. He says something. He's like, come on now, work on these tits. I want full service, just like Susan. It's so fucking stupid. Oh, pterodactyl porn. So, I'm sorry, Mum, but like, whatever. There's,
I forgot your mum watches.
yeah, Mum loves this shit, so this is gonna be amazing. She like watched the first 2 or 3 already, like pretty in one day.
Your mum's great.
Mum is great. Mum's fantastic. I love you, Mum. Anyway, pterodactyl porn. Just cutting straight to that. Fuck it, whatever. Like, just girls just on her knees blowing 3 guys, but they're all wearing, like, Power Ranger, like, mid-2000s Power Ranger pterodactyl costumes.
Oh, this
They
is
look
so
gross.
good in slow motion. If this...
Yeah, but, like, at one point they just go, ah! Ah! And someone I knew showed me, this one I don't like, actually.
The spider one?
It's too gross. Yeah, it's too gross. It's too fucking... Like, she bites his dick off, and you pointed that out. That's like a thing spiders actually do. Why do they bite the dick off? Can't he just die with dignity?
No. Full shame.
Full shame.
So, I don't remember the species of spider, but there's one species of spider that has 2 dicks.
Yeah.
And to start the sex,
She bites one off.
No, he offers.
Oh, so she doesn't guarantee.
Yeah, it's like, here you go, mistress, please eat my dick. And
Eat
she's
my
like,
pee-pee. And she's like, no. And he's like, good. But then
he can't attach.
What?
He can't reattach.
Yeah, so he's happy that she didn't eat. She didn't eat it.
I mean, it's still off him.
Oh, it's so gross. Why can't we just why can't people just slam? What's included? Do we really need to bite dicks off? That's such a terrible. That's like, oh, dude, when I watched that movie Teeth, I watched that movie way too young, and by way too young, any age is way too young. I don't remember the plot, but I feel like the main girl, isn't really treated right.
No.
So I understand the first several bites, but there's just this one scene where she just is fucking this guy, and he answers the phone during it, which I'm like, you are not cool enough to pull that off, dude. Like, even at 14 or 15 or whatever I was like, you are not cool enough to do that. And then partway through, he's like, the guy probably asking him, oh, did you fuck that chick or something? Because he replies with, as we speak, bro. And then a minute later, you just hear him freak out and he's in pain. She walks up, spreads her legs, and just drops the penis that she bit off with her fucking vagina teeth. It's so scary. It made me so I didn't sleep for a while. I remember it wasn't anything. It was completely innocent. I was talking to this girl, and then the movie popped in my head, and I'm just like, I have to go. I was so uncomfortable. There's some fucked up movies out there. Yeah, dude. What if she has fucking hand teeth? I gotta hold her hand and she bites my fingers off. No, thank you. She goes for a handy and I lose my dick. No. Leave dicks attached to people, please.
Put that on a t-shirt. Leave dicks.
Leave dicks attached. Hashtag leave dicks attached.
We've done an hour.
Have we actually?
Yes.
I still got time. I don't have to go to work just yet. It's up to you. Do you want to keep this magic going?
I mean,
talk about hentai voice acting
for all time's sake.
Oh god. What?
No, we can end.
No, I'm just because I did write something down that I did want to actually talk about, but we got distracted.
That's what you're talking about. You just said your dick.
Well, because that was one of the things.
I wanted to make sure everyone knew about it.
I was talking about it. No, so I went through old notes in my phone, which is always a stupid idea because you learn how dumb you are. But I've written a lot of oh, that's so stupid. I used to just write my workouts in any creative idea that popped in, comedy bits, book ideas, whatever. And I found a rap bar. No, it's very bad. It's actually the worst thing I've ever read.
Rap to me.
No, I'm not.
You can't just bring it up.
No, I will read you the words. I'm not going to rap it, though. They're just disgusting. I clearly was broken up with at that point, because it's she's my heroine or something like that. And I'm like, ugh. Oh, it was so gross. Oh, here it is. Oh my god, look how long it is.
Go.
Oh my god. Oh, wait. I actually describe it. So this is the rap, and that's the description. Okay, let's just read the description first. Oh, this is so embarrassing. When was this from? Fuck, this is only 2 years ago. I'm in my 20s. This is unacceptable. Verses about losing connection with people. So usually a girl you want to be with. So it's clearly after a breakup. Voice says, "Wow, you're doing the same shit everyone else is doing, real original." Then the next verse, after the hook, technical speak. Goes into trying to move on and focus on life, but the stresses of the past hold on like a vice. That's not even a rhyme. About getting through your shit, pretty much. It's maybe unrelated to the actual bars. So I wrote that whole thing, and I'm like, it's probably unrelated. Fucking Past Dimitri's such a prick. I hate him. But he's like, oh god, just read it first so you can understand how shitty it is.
Oh, I wanna.
You wanna just experience it?
I wanna experience.
I'm gonna say it I'm gonna just talk it because I don't want to rap this. I'm not proud of this at all. I just found this. I thought it would be so funny to see how stupid I was. Couldn't keep the promise again. She's back. Call her my heroine. Right? It gets so much worse. With knowledge losing rhythms grown from young man's cynicisms.
That was decent.
That one I don't hate, but everything else kills me inside. Awake here, promised I would sleep. Another oath broke, not gonna keep. Whatever. To this lie, self-improvement's a joke. Trying going to the gym while broke. Tries looking forward, dragged by rusted... Oh, that got sad real quick. Let's leave that line.
No, keep going.
No, it's just... Tries look forward, dragged by rusted chains. Father left, it's my excuse. Lets me throw him the blame. Do you know what I mean? That's just depressing. Oh, I feel bad. I thought that would be funny. I'm sorry. I should have read it properly before I like...
No, it's beautiful.
Okay, let me change it. This is a palate cleanser. This actually happened to me. So I was home alone one day.
And these two burglars, they called themselves the Wet Bandits.
And my parents and family just left me behind when they went to New York. No. So I was at home, just enjoying my time, and I knew a delivery was coming, and it was meant to come at 1, and it's 2:00 now, and I was just like, whatever. I just did chores, some work, whatever, and I'm like, I want a jacket, so I went to go jacket, and I get the moisturizer ready. I like strip down, find a nice video, light some candles, get the ambience going, and I'm just going at it and having a grand old time. And I'm like 3 minutes from the end of what I was doing, let's say, because that's how much was left in the video. Like I was near the end, and I hear a knock at the door, and I'm like still going because I'm like so close to the end, just stop. And I'm just like, hi, who is it? And it's just like, it was the scariest voice too. It's like, hey, I'm here to deliver your package, sir. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just doing something. I'll be right back. I'll be out in a minute. And he's like, all right, I reckon hurry up. I'm like, fucking rude. And I'm just going. I'm like speed running it now. I'm like, just let's get there. And then the 3 minutes pass, and I'm like, oh, finally. Amazing, by the way. I think the rush was added to it, whatever. And I'm like, oh no. And so I like clean up, but I don't have I was going to go wash my hands, but like I can't because if I go to the bathroom, it's in front of the door and he'll see me walk in. So I just get dressed and dry wipe my hands clean. And then like open the door and he's like, oh yeah, here's the package. It was big furniture. So I helped him carry it in. And he's like, all right, thank you for the help. And you know how most people shake hands after an interaction? And you know how most people are right-handed? I'm not. And he was not either. So I'm like after this speed jack-off thing, and I managed to hide it. I'm like carrying the box with one hand so I don't get fucking moisturizer and me all over the box. And then he just goes to shake my hand. I'm like, I just went for it. And like I shake his hand, and then he's like, at the end of it, I see him do this, like shake hands. He's just like... he walks away going, ugh! And then he leaves. And I'm just sitting there in shame. I fucking love that. It made me laugh. It's a good story. It's so great. Yeah, well, I thought that's a good palate cleanser.
Yes.
That's so fucking funny. It's just because he was like...
Was the porno on full volume? And you could just
no, I had earphones in. I had earphones in.
Oni-chan!
I had earphones in. I had earphones in. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to keep repeating that till the episode ends.
Earphones in!
That's so funny. But there's so many like things like my other idea that I don't know why, but I got curious about how old people fuck. Like, so my questions are: how often do they fuck? How does it taper off? Like, is there a process to them just doing less and less sex over time? Like, what's the equation for that? Is it like sex equals age plus attraction over time? And then, yeah, how weird does it get, especially after like 60 years of vanilla sex?
The vanilla sex.
Well, yeah, because I feel like old people are more into BDSM than like younger people are.
Oh.
Like naturally.
They have a sex swing room in the old person's home.
You don't. You don't have a sex room?
In the retirement village.
Yeah, they should have several.
They're communal.
They're like that club where the guys go in to jerk each other off. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, there's like rooms where they're just fucking. It's amazing. Oh,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man, you gotta get what you want. Get that bread and that head. Anyway, I've embarrassed myself thoroughly, so I'm going to end the episode. Woo! Thank you for joining us on the 10 Fun Things podcast.
Please like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
Follow.
Tell your friends. Make them subscribe.
To don't check off when a postman's coming.
Oh yeah, good idea. Don't do that. It was very weird. Like I just tried to say it quickly because I didn't want to go through the whole thing, but like yeah, it's gross.
Bye.
Bye.